guys, welcome to AKV and this is Vishnu. This illustration is regarding the optimum product mix. So going ahead with the illustration, as part of the rural upliftment program, the government has put under cultivation a farm of 96 hectares to grow tomatoes of four varieties: royal red, golden yellow, juicy crimson, and sunny scarlet. Of the total 68 hectares are suitable for all four varieties, but the remaining 28 hectares are suitable for growing golden yellow and juicy crimson. The labor is available for all kind of farm works and there is no constraints. The market requirement is that all four varieties of tomato must be produced with a minimum of 1,000 boxes of any one variety. The farmers engaged have decided that the area devoted to any crop should be in terms of complete hectares and not in fractions of a hectare. The other limitations is that not more than 22,750 boxes of any variety should be produced. The following data are available: particulars, royal red, golden yellow, juicy crimson, and sunny scarlet. Annual yield, box per hectare: 350, 100, 70, and 180. Cost, material cost per hectare: 476, 216, 196, 19, and 312. Labor growing per hectare: 896, 608, 317, and 528. Harvesting per package per box: 3.5, 3.28, 4.4, and 5.2. Transportation per box: harvesting per box has been already told, then transportation per box: 5.2, 5.2, 4, and 9.6. Then market price per box is 15, 35, 15.87, 18.38, and 22.27. Fixed cost: growing cost fixed 11,200, harvesting cost 7,400, transport 7,700, and general administration 10,200, total 36,000. Required: number 1, which of the given constraint the area to be cultivated with each variety of boxes if the biggest total profit has to be achieved. The amount of such profit in rupees. Second one, a national bank has come forward to help in improvement of a program for 28 hectares in which only golden yellow and juicy crimson will grow with a loan of rupees 5,000 at a very nominal rate of 6% per annum. When this implementation is carried out, there will be a savings of 1.25 per box in the harvesting cost of golden yellow and juicy crimson. Varieties. Assuming that the other constraints continues, find out the maximum total profit that would be achieved when the improvement program is carried out. So guys, so this is a problem which we need to find out the optimum product mix of production. So here we have a maximum and minimum limitation. The maximum boxes that we can produce is 22,750 and the minimum box is 1000 boxes per each variety of tomatoes. So going ahead with the answer statement showing computation of per hectare and determination of priority ranking. So first of all, particulars: royal red, golden yellow, juicy crimson, and so on. Sales per market price per box: 15.33, 15.87, 18.3 heat, and 72.1. Boxes per hectare: 350, 100, 70, and 180. Total sales per hectare. So total sales per hectare will be market price multiplied by box per hectare. 5,365.5, 1,587, 1,286, and 4,008. Less cost, material cost per hectare, which is given as 476, 216, 196, and 312. Labor cost, growing cost per sector as 896, 608, 371, and 528. Next, harvesting and packing cost per hectare, which comes around 1,300, 1,260. So this 1000 harvesting per hectare is given as 1,260. This is nothing but when we multiply the harvesting packing per box, that is 3.6, with per hectare, boxes per hectare is 350. When we multiply that, we'll get as 1,260 and 328, 308, and 936. In the same manner, transportation per hectare, which is transportation per box is already given, multiplied by number of box per hectare is also given. When we multiply those two figures, we will get as 1,820, 520, 280, and 177. Total variable cost will when we sum total all the costs including material and other labor cost. Contribution, that's sales per hectare minus total variable cost per hectare, which is 913.5, 45, 131.6, and 1504.6. So we have computed the per hectare cost. Now we can rank it. The best hectare which gives more contribution is royal red as ranked 1, and then sunny scarlet as ranked 2, and 3 and 4 are juicy crimson and golden yellow. Then statement showing computation of profit using optimum mix. Therefore, I have prepared a small table which contains all the 4 varieties and then minimum boxes. Minimum number of boxes is 1000 each from each variety. Then boxes per hectare 350, 100, 70, and 180. Hectare mandates for the production. When we divide the minimum box with boxes per hectare, we will get the hectare required for manufacturing such minimum number of boxes, which is 3, 10, 14, and 6, which gives you a total of 33 hectares. Now 28 hectares shall be provided for juicy yellow, golden yellow, and juicy crimson. Therefore, the remaining hectares for the manufacturing of juicy crimson and golden yellow will be 28 minus 10 plus 14.28, which will give you 3.7 hectares. So after 3.7 hectares should be allotted for either golden yellow or juicy crimson. Out of 28 hectare 2.7 shall be produced by juicy crimson because it has more contribution than golden yellow. When we compare these two, juicy crimson and golden yellow, you know that the juicy crimson has more contribution, right? Which is ranked as 3. So juicy crimson shall be allotted for the remaining 3.7 hectares. After that, the remaining hectare will be 96 minus 32.69 plus 3.7, which will give you 59.61. So 22,750 of the minimum boxes of one variety shall be produced. Therefore, the total number of boxes which shall be produced for the ranking 1, which is royal red, will be 22,750 divided by 350, which is 65 hectares. Therefore, we can allow the entire production to royal. 22,750 divided by 350 per hectare. 350 boxes per hectare. So when we divide this, we will get 65. Therefore, the entire hectare shall be utilized for producing oil red. Next one, computation of optimal product mix, contribution and profit computation. Okay, so minimum requirement or minimum hectares required is 3, 10 and 14 and 6 respectively, and then we have the balance hectare in 28 hectares, balance in 28 hectares, which shall be produced either golden yellow or juicy red. So here we have selected juicy crimson because it gives more contribution when compared to golden yellow. 59.9 something hectares, which has been rounded to 60, and then we can take the total hectares which variety shall be produced. 60 hectares for gold royal red and 10 hectares for golden yellow, 14 hectares for juicy crimson, and 6 hectares for sunny scarlet, which, and then we need to multiply contribution per hectare has been taken from the above table, and when we multiply the contribution hectare with the total hectare, we will get the contribution as 56,637 negative 850, 2,368.8, 3,027, and which gives the total contribution as 61,183.3, less fixed cost which is 36,000. It will give you a profit of 25,183. Going ahead, statement showing optimum mix after improvement program of computation and computation of profit. So for that we have the minimum computation as 3, 10, 14, and if we have improved by taking the loan, then we can produce maximum number of product with no restriction in 28 hectares. Therefore, the balance in 28 hectares shall be reduced to 1, and then the remaining hectares shall be used in royal red, which is 62, and the limitation of 28 hectare has been removed by taking the loan and improved land. Get the total amount as 65, 10 14 and 7 hectares respectively, and then we can multiply it with contribution per hectare. We get contribution value minus fixed cost will give you a profit of 27,902. So guys, I hope you got clear and complete clarification regarding this illustration. If you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe.